In some instances, fashion can be considered art. It can certainly move beyond its primary functions, which is to shield or decorate the body. It can be a mode of experimentation as well, which is a real driver in the art world. The fashion world has to be almost more honest than the art world about the commercial drives behind its creativity. If you take a really decorative or innovative dress and you remove it from the context of being an item made for everyday wear perhaps, then you can almost elevate it to an artwork or an item of art. Sometimes that underwear can be used as a means of making the body a piece of art. So underwear is all about framing the body and presenting it in its best light, one would hope, and therefore it can act almost as a frame or a presentation form for the body. Alternatively, I think lingerie can definitely pass over into the regions of art because that's about something whimsical, it's a wisp of silk, it's something that elongates or decorates the body. It's definitely a decorative art. Also the skills and processes that go into making it are something that we should really protect, and they're a real state of luxury. We've reached a point now where presenting a subject in a painting in their underwear is almost more risque than presenting them in the nude, because underwear frames the body, it can act as arrow points to particular parts, it can really emphasise the structure or the sensuality. It's also the idea of the intimacy, whereas a nude you can make Grecian associations or it can be a study. If you look at someone like Alexander McQueen, he stepped between the two worlds, I would say, and his works are could be either hung in a gallery and be self-sufficient, or they can just as easily be worn to a fashion show or an incredibly glamorous cocktail party. And what's clever about McQueen is the way that his work can fulfill those two functions and meet those two worlds. So it is a work of art, but it never forgets that underlying function of being something that is meant to be worn and it's meant to be about the way it moves. It's also very clever because while you have those huge, incredible garments that are works of art which will be stored in museum collections for eternity, he also made things like the skull scarves, which were huge commercial successes. Underwear is the first thing you put on in the morning and it's the last thing you take off at night, and we have that intrinsically personal relationship with it, which means I don't think we question it. The amount of creativity and experimentation that has gone into creating these garments and the wider link it has with industrial, social and art historical worlds and the wider impact of changes in underwear design. So we hope that by coming to the exhibition you'll learn a little bit more about what goes into creating those items of underwear, and just how lucky we are to have reached the points that we have today.